everyone. Today I'm gonna do a rosy cat eye look using the Sweet Escape Tarte palette. Super shiny, I love it. So first I'm gonna start with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And I'm just gonna do a thin layer, and you really don't need that much. Next I'm gonna apply some foundation, but don't forget to put some chapstick on before you do that, just so the foundation doesn't stick. I'm just gonna put a little amount on my sponge, and my sponge is a little bit wet. It kind of allows the foundation to blend better, so just make sure you do that. So now that I have my foundation on, which is the Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation, I'm gonna go right into the eyeshadow. So first I'm gonna put my base color on the lid using a small brush. And I'm gonna start out with, where did it go? Right here. Refill. It's kind of like a shimmery light pink color. And I'm just gonna cover the lid with that. So with the same brush, we're gonna do under the lash line with that base color. Now we're going to use the same base color using a little bit larger, rounder brush, and we're going to do the creases. And make sure you go up a little higher than your crease, but not all the way up to the eyebrow. So next I'm going to use that same larger round brush, and I'm going to go to this color right here, Upgrade. It's kind of like a dark maroon color. And I'm going to do the corners of the creases with that. I just knock off some of the excess so I don't get it all over my eye. So you just want to stay right in that corner of the crease and then blend it into your lid. And then you can also blend it up a little bit more, but don't go all the way to your eyebrow. So to make it a little bit more of a rosy color, I'm gonna mix the dark maroon color with this color right here. It's called Unwind. So I'm just gonna mix that right into that darker color. So I know this looks a little crazy right now, but we are gonna blend later. So don't be kind of like, oh my god, what did I just do to my face? Give it some time. So now we're gonna go back to that base color Refill, and we're just gonna blend the insides of the creases. Now we're gonna go back to that small brush, and we're gonna do under the lash line. So we're gonna start with that Upgrade dark maroon color, and we're gonna do the outside of the lash line. So make sure you don't go all the way into the corner of your eye. Now we're gonna go back to that more rosy color. It's called Unwind. And we're gonna go right over that dark maroon color. So now that that's done, we're gonna go to this light pink color. It's called Nirvana, and we're gonna cover the inside of the lid. So we're gonna go about halfway from the inside corner of your eye to the middle. So I just want to point out, for those who know me, I am very forgetful, so let's backtrack. So I'm gonna go back to our base color called Refill, and we're just gonna blend the inside of the lash line because I completely skipped that step. So now that we're all caught up, we can go back to the inside corner of the eye, and we're gonna use this lighter color called, I think it's called Idol, but it's not spelt like Idol, I don't know. But anyways, this really light pale pink color. And we're just gonna do the inside corners of the eye, so don't go halfway. Just to lighten up the inside of the eye. So using the same small brush, we're gonna go back to Upgrade that dark maroon color, and we're just gonna do the outside corner of the lid, and this is just to help contour the eye a little bit more. So now we're going to do that same thing with the rosier color called Unwind. So we're just going to go right over that darker color. So just because I love glitter, because who doesn't, obviously, I'm going to use this Too Faced liquid eyeshadow. It's Honey Please, that's the color. Doesn't really sound like a color, but does any makeup color sound like a color? So I'm going to do the inside half of my lid. Just be very careful because it does come out very, not very thick, but very glittery. Tongue twister. So as you can see, I added some concealer under the eyes, under the eyebrows, right in the forehead, right in the center of the forehead, the bridge of the nose, the chin, and then right around the mouth. So now it's time to blend. Is the scariest part, which I don't mean to scare anyone by saying that, but for anyone who's ever put on eyeliner before, it's never easy, but we're gonna make it work. So I'm gonna use Sex Kitten by Tarte, and to whoever came up with that name, low-key judging you. So first we're gonna start out by making a small line from the outside corner of the eye towards the corner of the eyebrow. And make sure this is a very, very small line because you're going to extend it later on. I'm gonna try to do this while looking at the camera and the mirror without messing up, which probably won't work. So don't worry if that line isn't perfect. We're gonna go over it a bunch of times, so don't worry about it. So next, we're gonna go from that outside line and start blending it to a line over our lash line. So now that we blended that outside line into our over the lash line, we're just gonna define those wings a little bit more so they look more equal on both sides. So now that the eyeliner is done, we're gonna go on to mascara, and I'm gonna use the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced. So since we are doing a rosy look, I'm going to use blush versus bronzer in this look. And I'm going to use Sweethearts blush by Too Faced. And I'm just going to use a medium-sized face brush and go right under the cheekbone. And then since when I smile I do have round cheeks, I'm just going to make a little circle. So now that I have my blush on, I'm just going to blend that in. Next, we're going to move on to our highlighter. So I'm going to use Naked Illuminated by Urban Decay. And I'm just going to use this flat brush that it comes with. And I'm going to start by doing right on top of the cheekbones. And you're going to kind of go in like a U shape. You don't want to just do a straight line. Next, I'm going to use my small brush, and I'm going to use that highlighter right on the insides of the eyes. And then I'm going to do right under the eyebrows. And you just want to do that corner right there. and then the bridge of the nose. Right above the lip. And voila, I'm glowing. So before we set the makeup, we're gonna use Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick, and this is Queen Bee. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that liquid lipstick. Now that pretty much everything's done, we're gonna set our makeup. So I'm gonna use the Bare Minerals setting powder. This one is the hydrating powder. And I'm just gonna use a large face brush, and I'm just gonna lightly brush this onto my face. That's it. So next time you want to look a little bit rosy, make sure to follow this video and you'll be right on your way. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good one.